Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. And tonight we'll just be taking a quick look at the flowers of the squashes and the pumpkins I've got growing here. Looking at the news groups and Facebook groups, there seems to be a lot of concern that a lot of these plants seemingly just have the male flowers and no females, knowing full well the female flowers are the ones that you get your fruit from. It's a common occurrence with the squashes and cucumber family, in that the plant will often put out a lot of male flowers first. It gets the pollinators interested. It means that the pumpkin or squash doesn't really need then at that point to expend a lot of energy actually putting out a lot of female flowers, potentially not knowing that whether they're going to be pollinated or not. So seems like the plants are a little bit intelligent in that respect. So what happens is they have the male flowers come out, the pollinators all get interested in these flowers, and then the pumpkins and squashes will start making the female flowers sometime later. It can be a couple of weeks later, and you might often not get quite as many, but it is a normal occurrence. The other thing that can make this happen as well is if there's fluctuations in temperature. Puts a little bit of stress on the plant, and then it starts putting out lots of male flowers, and it's one of those things, unfortunately, with the environment the way it is. Anyway, let's have a look at some of these flowers, just show you the difference, and hopefully you'll get something out of this. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is one of my squashes this year, and you can see this quite pretty flower with a definite shape to it. So there's a flower there with no bulbous area behind it. So the difference being with that and the female flower, so eventually when this one comes out, you'll see this nice bulbous part behind it. So that will become the fruit once the flower's been pollinated. So there's your difference. As I say, you'll find probably on your plants a lot more of this male flower. They are needed really for the pollination. So there is anthers inside the male flowers. The female ones, a lot of time, there isn't any in those because they don't need them. They just have the carpel part of the flower. Okay, so that was the flowers of the pumpkins that we've got here. Just want to take this opportunity as well just to give a quick shout out to Tony Smith. He's been running an allotment YouTube channel on YouTube for quite a while, quite a few years, and the post he made this morning is basically something I just wanted to give him a shout out about, because it took a lot of bravery to come out with the video that he made this morning. It's about his journey so far after being diagnosed with bladder cancer. So as somebody who's worked in the cancer diagnosis field in NHS hospitals for probably 25 years now, I just want to kind of reiterate the importance really of getting that early diagnosis. So men historically aren't very good at seeking help for anything really. We won't even ask for directions. So I think asking for that help from medical professionals when you need it is something that we need to get used to, because men are coming out with a lot more cancers and things like that are seemingly going undiagnosed for a long time because we're not good at finding that help. Men are the only people, you know your own body better than anybody else. So if you can kind of feel that something's not right with you, there's maybe bits of you growing extra, there's bumps and things that you haven't noticed before, please take the opportunity to get that looked at, because as I say, in the field I work in, we get a lot of cases in that unfortunately that kind of early diagnosis isn't a thing anymore. It's become something that has gone too far. It's spread to other tissues, and your chances of survival, albeit a lot better than it used to be now in this country, is kind of heavily reduced by having that kind of later diagnosis. So as I say, I'll put the link to Tony's channel in the description. Go and take a look. It's a real sort of eye-opener, probably for quite a few people, in terms of hopefully encouraging people to seek a bit of help for themselves as well. So in closing, Tony, I wish you all the best. And you've got a hard struggle ahead, I know, with lots of changes to your life. But hopefully things will go really well for you, and you'll be able to kind of come through the other end with few issues afterwards. But so stay strong, buddy, and hopefully things will be okay. So that's okay from all from me today. I'll sign off now. Take care. Bye bye.